What's up, everybody? Welcome to the K-Pop Kimchi Podcast, your number one source for girl groups with the number one fanboys. I am your host, Justin Turneau, with my co-host, Brian Limper. We got a late night one, or I guess early one today. This is back to the old recording ways. This is when he always used to record.
That's crazy, you're right.
The 1:21 a.m.
I actually remember, I've said it before, but sometimes I just listen to our old episodes just to see what was like going on.
Yeah.
And we'd have a bunch of them like, oh yeah, we got an early one tonight. It's like 12:45. I'm like, man, I forgot we used to record so late.
We're just really getting old.
We really are.
But we really did use the average recording time back in the day was like 1 a.m.
Yeah, that's
we just started at 1 a.m. and now it's 1:23, so we are kicking it back to.
I'm actually not really tired.
I'm not tired at all. You got us some no free ads on this, but the Dunkin' Iced Coffee Girl Scout editions.
We're sponsored by me because I bought us these coffees.
Yeah, but my gosh, are they good?
They are really good.
I got you bought them, but I picked the Thin Mints one.
And I got the coconut caramel.
Dude, they're really good.
Caramel.
They're really good. They're excellent Girl Scout cookies, and they're excellent as Dunkin' coffee drinks.
Speaking of, so a bunch of my people at work,
yeah,
like got Girl Scout cookies during Girl Scout cookie season.
Oh yeah,
and one of the new ones they had was it tastes like a little French toast.
What?
I think it was like a
really?
Yeah,
never
awesome.
saw that. That sounds sick.
There was another one they had, and it was like I think it was like a butter cookie that had like toffee pieces in it.
Okay, sounds like my dad would like that one.
Shout out to Greg. We didn't have that one, but we did have the French toast one because one of the ladies had it and she gave me one. It really tastes like a French toast. Was it good? It was really good.
That sounds awesome.
I don't know what it is, but Girl Scout cookies are like the best cookies.
Dude, I love them. I love Girl Scout cookies. Maybe it's because we don't get them all the time. I don't know. But they're actually really good, though.
They're always really good.
Like, I love pretty much all the flavors, too. Like,
oh, dude, the peanut butter ones with the chocolate are good. I love Thin Mints. I love the shortbread ones.
Yeah. That actually is Greg's favorite, is the shortbread.
And the coconut caramel ones are pretty good.
Yeah, those are good too. I like the peanut butter ones with the little the chocolate ones are really good, but I like the other peanut butter ones it's like a kind of like sandwich one.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what those are even called. There was girls selling them on the side of the road by Washington Park in the neighborhood. And drove by, I was like, how much? And they're like, $5 a box. And I backed up and I got my dad and I a box, but I love Girl Scout cookies.
Girl Scout cookies are
they're good. And they're excellent Dunkin' drinks. I really like them.
Good job, Dunkin'. I wonder how much they paid for that sponsorship.
That's a great collab. That's sick.
It's real good.
Dunkin' coffees are good, though. Like the normal ones are really good, too. So
hear me out. So there's a Dunkin' Donuts and there's a Starbucks.
Yeah.
And honestly, 9 out of 10 times, I'd rather go get something from Dunkin' Donuts.
Really?
I mean, they don't have Frappuccinos like Starbucks does, but when it comes to just coffee and iced coffee and stuff like that, I think Dunkin' Donuts is way better and it costs way less.
It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
It's really good, though. It definitely is not like a rung down. Starbucks is also just expensive.
Yeah. I guess it just depends on my mood. I go
it's
to Dunkin'
true.
Donuts
It's true.
a lot. And by a lot, I mean every day. So
yeah, and back when you lived up north and they were literally on every block everywhere.
I also went every day.
You had every single option. It was literally right out your door. It's like Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, it's true.
Everyone gets Dunkin' Donuts up there.
Very true.
That Mattress Firm. You know what's also good is Glory Jeans.
Glory Jeans is really good.
And
we don't really have those around here. We have them in the mall.
The one by
I think all of them are in the malls, aren't they?
The one by Hy-Vee. You're right. I've never seen
one that's like
a standalone Glory Jeans. Just like the sit-in Sbarro.
But anything's possible because I've never seen a standalone Sbarro, but there's one in the mall.
There's one in the mall. The only one I ever saw was on The Office until you showed me the one in Chicago, and I was like, whoa.
Which I guess, is that considered standalone since it's in the mall? Still?
You could...
it's not like a building. Like you just
maybe not
standalone,
but you can actually eat inside of it.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Sbarro's the best.
The one by... yeah, it is. I love Sbarro. The one coffee place by Hy-Vee is... I actually really like it, too. I think it's Caribou Coffee.
Oh, remember we went to Caribou Coffee in... that's like a big Minnesota thing.
Yeah. It was... Oh, that was in Minneapolis. It's really good. It's really
Caribou
good.
Coffee's good.
I go there sometimes and get stuff. Their drinks are really good. It's expensive. It's pretty much... I mean, it's just like Starbucks. It's expensive, but it's really good.
All I'm saying is if you're calculating and comparing cup sizes per fluid ounce compared to Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, you way more Dunkin' Donuts. Because a medium at Dunkin' Donuts is like a large at Starbucks.
Dude, it is huge.
Oh, sorry.
It is...
A venti. My bad.
That's funny you say that. My friend sent me a tweet today, and it was like, I was in the Starbucks drive-thru and I said, "Can I get a large instead of venti?" And they took me out back and beat me. So I was like,
"Oh, I saw it was like a big."
Yeah. It was like I said I wanted a big.
Instead of a grande.
It was so funny. I was like, "Man, you got to get the wording right."
And then I really just was thinking about it. I'm like, how many people go to a place like, "Yeah, I want a big"?
Yeah, that didn't make sense. Maybe that person should have got a punishment. Yeah, I'll take a big fry.
I'd like a liter of cola. Can I get a liter of caramel frappuccino?
Dude, that'd be awesome.
It actually wouldn't be bad.
That'd be sweet.
So we went to my friend and I went to the Starbucks the other day.
Yeah.
And you know how I always get extra drizzle because real men get extra drizzle on their caramel frappuccinos.
Yeah.
And it had a flashback to that time we went to Wisconsin and I got that one venti one and it had like this much caramel on the bottom of it.
It looked right.
Dude, that was the go. If I'm not sipping at least 3 inches of caramel from the bottom, they didn't give me enough drizzle.
I just want that side of coffee with my caramel.
This guy over here just wants a freaking cup full of whipped cream with caramel syrup.
Oh, yeah, it's funny. The topping's always the best. The whipped cream's amazing. Even though it's just normal whipped cream from like the little spray can, like whipped cream, but it tastes real good.
But it came from the building.
It tastes real good with that green straw, let me tell you.
That's the key.
I love Starbucks.
He uses the straw as a spoon.
Well, yeah, if I don't remember to actually get an actual spoon to take off the lid and scoop every bit of whipped cream out of there before I actually get to the drink.
Remember that one tweet or message, whatever it was, and it was like this person was complaining about how they spelled their name wrong on their cup, and their cup was like iced water with like whipped cream on top of it.
That was so funny. And they got my name wrong. Dude, what did you order?
I don't know. Anyways, you buy any cool K-pop stuff lately?
What did I buy? I know I bought something. Okay, I did buy because of an Instagram ad.
Dude, that's how they get you.
Oh, every time. It was like merch for Rose, and it was a shirt, and it just has a big picture of her on her back, and then on the back of the shirt, and then the front, literally in like the middle print, in like small writing, it just says Rose. Instantly
awesome.
Bought that. I was like, yep, I'm buying that.
Andy bought me this awesome 100% official Days picture, and it's got Uncio, Dawan, Exy, Bana, and Luda on it from their photo shoot cover that they had, and it is beautiful. It's like big and blown up, and it's like in a frame and everything. It's like hanging by my bed.
Totally official. I'd like to thank the good folks at Walgreens who printed that for me.
I wonder if they're just like, what the hell is that?
No, I always wonder because I got one. I have a Sogi one that I got there one time, like a big poster, a picture I really like, and I put it in a frame in my room, and I'm like, I wonder what they think when it's like this. Like, I was like, it doesn't matter. It's not their job to question. It's their job to print it out. Okay. Like,
I mean, it's funny I think that, but I tell you all the time at my work, like people like tell me all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And they're probably like, he probably thinks I'm like a terrible person. I really just don't care.
Yeah. I was like, you know what?
It's not my job to care.
I paid the money for this. Yeah, they probably just print it and put it in the sleeve and don't even look at this point. They probably just have a whole like.
Oh, trust me, I'm sure there's way weirder things people have gotten made.
It was
way more legal things.
It was really funny too because I like walked up to see if it was there on like the photo counter, and I like saw like other size kind of posters like that, and there was one. It was like flowers. There was one you could tell it was somebody's baby, and then like mine was like in the middle, and it was like Bana, and I was like, "Yep, that's mine." Like I know which one's for me.
That's awesome.
Don't tell me it's not here. I see it.
Also, speaking of that, not only is WJSN coming back in like 2 hours. It's funny.
Shoot, we got like an hour and a half.
I said we were like, it's going to be super late. And I mean, honestly, it's like an hour and a half. By the time we get done with this, they're going to be back.
We might be time to watch WJSN.
But, you found me that thing on eBay, I think it was. And I bought it immediately. And it was just like the whole Dazed picture.
Oh, it was all the photos of them from the Days magazine.
Like, it wasn't the whole magazine. It was just a cutout. Like, all
cutout.
18 pages of them.
Which I discovered from finding that, because I looked up, like, some other, like, idol ones, too, in magazines, I mean, it makes sense. It's smart. I guess people in Korea are I don't know who does it, but it literally, you can go find, like, oh, Sugi from this magazine, or, like, Women's Korea or something, and it's, like, just the pictures of them.
Well, I mean, think about it.
Which makes sense.
They go buy the magazine at most. I mean, magazines, I don't know how much they're over there, but most magazines, what, like $8, $10 maybe?
At most, right?
And then I just gave this dude $45 for 18 pages.
Yeah, because he puts the shipping, and I was like, dude, this is not going to cost that much to ship some things, but, I mean, you have all the pictures, and it's authentic from the magazine.
So he already, like, quadrupled his money, and he didn't even sell me the whole magazine, so...
Yeah.
I mean...
No, it's smart, because I did also buy the one W Korea with Nayeon and like her Louis Vuitton and her pigtails.
Oh, yes.
And I was like...
Just the cutouts or the whole thing?
I had the whole thing because I bought it from... I don't know if I got it from like Choice Music. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't like care if it was the cutouts or not. That was like $30 with shipping.
Honestly,
like,
it just saves me more time than having to cut it out
myself.
myself.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's golden. Like,
because I'm framing all those and putting them on my wall. So.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. We're going to have we'll put on Instagram the whole art installation of it.
I'm gonna rent out an empty building and put an art
WJ San K-pop art installment. You know what? That's actually not a horrible idea. It just also looks really nice with the frame.
Honestly, I'm also not gonna lie. The quality of the blown up.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not like perfect, but I was like, for the price I'm paying for it, I don't care. Like,
it's pretty good.
If you look like really close, it's a little blurry. It even told me on the thing when I was getting it. It's like this image, blah blah blah, and I was like, I know it's gonna be fine. Just print it because I've done this before.
Also, if you guys have never seen or have not seen the teasers for the WJ Sing
that really is just the best photo ever.
It's freaking. They look so good.
Yeah, well, it's been top notch. Everything's been top notch, and the songs sound really good too.
And we call this the perfect storm because they're coming back. I get paid on Friday, so that means I'm going to do a giveaway and give stuff away.
We call that the perfect storm.
We call it anytime a comeback of my favorite groups lines up with a payday. That means I'm spending all my money.
That's just like a lunar, like the lunar calendar.
It really is.
That's hilarious.
Or as Kim Lip would call it, an eclipse. Speaking of that,
man, can they just come?
They should be coming back here pretty soon. I imagine Everglow's gonna be coming back pretty soon.
You posted on Instagram today, and I was like, "Where is Everglow? Why are they not?"
They've been gone for a while.
They've been gone a long time.
Like, I get you guys got COVID, but I was over COVID in like a week.
But like their manager had 8 months ago, like forever ago or whatever. Like I feel like they can go resume. I don't know. Maybe they did all have it and they didn't say. I mean, I have no idea. It just seems like they should be coming back eventually. Like. I don't think that's a group that should be waiting a super long time, but I do know I'll be spending more money in K-pop because
there's actually groups coming back.
We have people coming back, and ITZY's coming back, so I will spend money on that.
And my new adventure in life is I just want to get all the little WJSN logos tattooed on my bicep like an old school barbed wire tattoo.
That'll be in the museum, the art museum.
It's just going to be right here. It's just going to be all their logos combined together like a Tracy McGrady barbed wire tattoo.
Dude, that'd be amazing. That'd be like the best WJSN tattoo ever.
That's my.
I feel like you need at least one of them. You can fit it right there. That's not a bad spot.
I just need to go get mine. Ones I have actually finished.
Yeah.
I remember when I got this one on my chest, and I was like, "Oh, this is the worst pain of all time. I'm never doing this again." I'm like, "Oh, great! Now I gotta go get touched up and finished."
Just bring back those memories.
It's gonna be rough.
Okay, that actually leads to my question. I said I have to ask you. Speaking of memories, I
completely forgot all about that.
Yeah, me too. Until you said that. So, we have we have memories that are either good or bad, right? And things remind you of them. Like, you'll hear a song or, I don't know, eat something, smell something, go somewhere, and it make you think of something.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is the most random thing that, like, you could have kind of happen to you that makes you think of something? Like, if you put 2 and 2 together, like, this is the reason, this is my memory, it, like, doesn't add up. Because I have one that happened to me today that I've noticed happens to me other times, that I'm like, that kind of doesn't make sense. Like, people wouldn't think of it necessarily like this, making this, like, causing me to have this memory.
Yeah.
But, like, it does. Which is, I mean, what it is like, obviously, we went to a ton of Warped Tours and had a really great time. I think about it all the time still. And, like, oh, you may think, like, songs or blah, 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 a nice day. Like, that makes sense because that's what we experienced. But one thing that always makes me think of Warped Tour, and I've never done this in my life, don't plan on it, but it's when I smell, like, cigarette smoke. I mean, whenever I smell cigarette smoke, I think of Warped Tour because so many people there used to smoke all the time. So it's like I had this instant reaction in my brain when I just, like, whiff cigarette smoke. It, like, takes me, like, a happy place. I'm like, maybe I need to start smoking because I'll think of Warped Tour more. Like,
whenever
it's like, it's just, like, really random because it's like cigarettes, Warped Tour. There you go.
Whenever I see, like, leaves of lettuce, not like whole heads of lettuce, but like leaves of lettuce, it makes me think of turtles. And then when I think of turtles, it creeps me out because I didn't realize for a very long time that some turtles have fins and some turtles have feet.
Yeah. I never really thought about that. That makes sense, though.
It's weird, right? Because turtles love to eat lettuce. But I'm always like a turtle. You know, they got their little, like, turtle feet, doing whatever it is they're doing. But then I'm like, I knew that some had fins and that some had feet. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, I never put it together that one had, not all of them have feet. And I'm like, that's weird. Why does this guy not have feet?
I never really thought about it.
You know, they got the little flippers. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, That's so crazy. I could have swore all turtles had feet, but they don't.
Honestly, I never would have thought about that ever. I never would have even realized.
Until I just said it?
Yeah, I would have just seen a turtle and been like, that's all the turtles.
Like, oh, that's a turtle.
And it could have been either one every time. And I'm like, yeah, that's all turtles. That's all turtles. Like,
but no, some have feet and some have flippers. It's weird, right?
Because of lettuce. That is good. That was a good example. That's pretty much what I was like. That's a random thing that you see, but it makes you think of this.
So if I'm like out to eat and there's like, I'm getting like a salad bar, and I see the lettuce, I'm like, oh, a turtle
feet.
And I'm like, shit, some turtles got feet and some turtles got Dude. And I gotta think for a second.
That's perfect.
That's one of those weird things where it's like, the two things exist, but you don't think about it, and then you're like, whoa. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was actually, you knocked that response out of the park. That was a perfect example.
I was actually telling someone at my work about that the other day, and like, I never really thought about it, but you're right.
Yeah, it's just like something random, but it brings up something that is like completely out of like, you wouldn't think those things of like together when you think about it initially. Like, when you think about turtles, you're not necessarily going to think of like turtles' feet. You're not going to be like, oh yeah, lettuce. Like, no. But that's like where your brain goes.
There's some cool videos on Instagram I have on my like feed because I get like weird stuff.
Yeah,
and it's just like turtles like eating random things. I'm just like, whoa.
Yeah,
turtles.
Turtles are crazy, man. They got a shell that they can go into.
That's like connected to their spine.
Yeah.
So if you like crack the shell, they like die.
Yeah,
just as Kevin from The Office.
Man, R.I.P.
Or the fact that like penguins don't have knees.
Yeah, they just waddle around.
How does that work?
I don't know. Animals are crazy, dude. Animals are weird.
I don't know. Didn't I tell you the one time when I was saying, cats jump higher because their knees are backwards, so they look like springs? And someone's like, well, maybe our knees are the ones that are backwards. And I was like, whoa! Where am I?
What the heck is going on?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Imagine how much higher we could jump if our knees were backwards like that.
Dude, I could probably dunk.
Just think about it. They work like springs, dude. They're like, boop.
Like a kangaroo or something out here.
Yeah.
Oof. I wish, like a...
Which, I mean, I guess...
Like a Mr. Tumnus.
I guess, technically, when you think about it...
Would it not just be the same, though?
I was going to say, it would work the same either way, wouldn't it?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I think we're just not as athletic as a cat.
Oh my god, I'm tripping out because I'm like, wait a minute, if it bends backwards, it bends forward.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's all the same muscles.
I don't know.
Any knee experts, if you're any knee doctors out there, hit us up. You can be on the podcast after all the other special guests we want to have.
If you're a knee expert or you're a makeup artist or a tour manager or a bus driver,
backup dancer, we got a whole list of people that we'll eventually have. I hope we all just have them on one episode. It's just massive.
If you just have like one question and they just answer it.
And just everyone talk at the same time, and we'll go from there.
Or you're the person who did this photo shoot of...
oh my gosh, yeah.
Of WJSN.
Here's the behind the sines. It's a really good one.
Sonyeon.
The space. I picked up the poster, and I was like, all right, Space Girls, let's go. I was like, we got to go get you a frame.
I'm pretty surprised the frame's like perfect for it.
It's so nice. They're the best because they're like not expensive at all. They're just at Walmart and they're super easy to put the stuff in. I was like, yep, gotta frame this one because it's perfect. And the logo's like perfectly up there. I love just like stuff like that where it's like I don't know, like branding, like ads or magazine shoots and they have like the logo. Like I think that's cool when it's like K-pop stuff.
Dude, that's how you know. I don't know.
That's how you know. It's Mike's super short show.
I say that every day at work, and everyone's like, what are you talking about?
Gosh darn.
I mean, clearly this was before your time.
Seriously, are we just that old now that we don't know what Mike's super short show is?
Sorry, I'm dating myself, but
gosh.
Mike had a super short show.
Yeah, you goofs. Go look it up on YouTube, it's gotta be there.
And now you know.
That's so funny.
My fondest memory of that is the one where they interviewed like Shia LaBeouf when he was in The Greatest Game Ever Played.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch like a video all the time, and it was like, for some reason, that was like the opening is like them interviewing him.
Yeah, it was. I really don't remember much about that, but I remember watching it all the time. Like, I can picture it in my mind. I can picture Mike.
Like, yep.
What is Mike up to nowadays?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Mike's from... I hope he just still has a super short show.
What did Eddie ever do with all that money he won on that $1 million cook-off?
Yeah, he won $1 million.
I hope he didn't blow it all on auto tickets and hookers.
You know, I don't know. He might have.
I don't know.
He grew up to be...
that boy's Tom Brady. He just won his 7th Super Bowl.
He grew up to be Emerald.
You know what's the most amazing stat ever? That he himself has won more Super Bowls than any other team, and one of the teams is the Patriots with 6, and he won
Yeah.
6 Super Bowls there.
Yeah, he's the greatest football thing of all
I
time.
was like, that's a crazy
The trophy should
stat
be named
I've ever
after him.
heard.
I don't even like him that much, but the trophy should be named after him.
I mean, nobody's won more
Vince
than
Lombardi has only won one. It's named
Also,
after him.
okay, first off, one thing that always makes me so mad is when people talk about Deflategate and how he should not have won, and it was like a whole big thing.
Dude.
And I'm like, they lost by 35 points.
Dude, that game was
it
like
wasn't even
like
close.
48-12.
Like, come on.
Like 2 less PSI from what the ball's supposed to be was not going to help Andrew Luck. Okay?
Like, you're trying to tell me if you put a couple more pumps in there that he was going to throw for like 8 touchdowns and win? No.
Yeah, I feel like they had a better argument if it was like a 3-point game. Even then, it's still kind of goofy, but they got annihilated that game.
Like, it wasn't even close.
I don't know. I mean, the Patriots did shady stuff, and like that was kind of shady, but who cares? It was like a 50-point game.
Yeah. That's all I got to say about that, because a lot of people say
I just wanted to
he doesn't deserve it and all this stuff, and I'm just like,
no.
it was not even close.
Again, I don't even, I mean, he's whatever. I don't even like care for him that much, but he's the best.
He's
ever.
literally the best.
He's literally the best ever, and I don't even like him. So there you go. I think they should name the Super Bowl trophy after him. Man. He's completely earned it.
They should have named the NFL after him.
It's just Tom Brady.
The Tom Brady
The
League.
Brady. Wait, the Tom
Brady,
Brady trophy. There you go.
The
Tom
Brady. The Brady bunch.
TB12. Yeah, there you.
Man,
they're probably gonna win again. I mean, why not? Like,
I don't know.
He's gonna have 8, and it's crazy because he's lost 3.
That's true.
So he could have 10 right now.
Hey, if you're going off the Michael Jordan LeBron comparisons, that's tarnishing his record. So he's not the best of all time.
Yeah, it's true.
Because he lost 3.
It is funny how that
2 of them were Eli Manning, the man that everyone says should not be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it's
which
funny.
I don't understand.
It's funny how that argument always plays against LeBron, but it doesn't for Tom Brady. I mean, they're like, oh well, LeBron lost this many, and Jordan never did. Well, Brady lost Super Bowls. He's still the best football player ever.
How can nobody say that Eli Manning doesn't belong in the
No, he definitely does, just because he won those games.
First off, he's won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And he won 2 Super Bowls against the greatest teams to ever play in football history.
Yeah.
And look, does he really deserve to be here? I'm like, what?
I think literally because of that and who he beat, he deserves to be in. Like, if there's a Hall of Fame and you win a Super Bowl against the greatest team ever, against the greatest quarterback ever. Twice. Put him in there.
That's just an automatic. Like, he doesn't even have to be first ballot. He's just automatically
Yeah, he'll get in there one day. I mean, come on.
I just think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
He won 2. And he was definitely good. Like, he was really good. But he won 2, and he beat the undefeated Patriots.
With Randy Moss.
And now no one's ever going to go undefeated because now they have a 17-game season.
I saw that.
I was like, why? That's so crazy. That's so many games. 17 games.
That one extra game.
That's like so much more than 16.
It is.
So now no one's ever going to go undefeated, even though no one ever did before, besides the 72 Dolphins.
Except someone could set a new record and go 0-17.
That's true. Looking at you, Lions.
We have to get up some new records.
Sorry, Jared Goff.
Sorry, John Kitna.
Yeah. Oh god, dude, they've been bad for a while.
They really have.
Oh man, there's actually a lot of bad NFL teams, though. You never know what can happen.
There's so
many bad NFL.
There's
teams.
like guys in my work that talk about sports and stuff all the time, like basketball and football and whatever.
Yeah.
And there was like mentioning stuff, and I'll say something like, "Oh yeah, I didn't know you like sports." I'm like, "You literally never asked me."
Whoa, you like sports, guy?
Whoa.
Like, whoa. Yeah, how would you know?
You know who the Lakers are?
You've heard of LeBron James?
LeBron James? And I'll like say something about it, and I'm like, "Whoa!" I'm like, "Yep." You literally, it's been almost a whole year, and you've never asked me once, so I've never said anything about it.
Probably know more than you do, bud, but you never asked, so how would you even know?
Yeah, so I just like let him talk. I was like, "Sure, whatever."
I just hope the Lakers
can... what's his name? Philip Lindsay's a great running back. He's the best running back of our decade. Like, sure, whatever, guy. I don't care.
Big Broncos guy, I guess. Goodness. Okay, Drew Lock.
Freaking Wilkin.
Yeah, no, he is. He talks about it all the time.
I'm pretty sure that Lindsay actually signed with the Texans.
Did he?
Yeah, so did...
Man, they need something good to have in there.
Who else just signed with them? Somebody else, like, really good signed with them. Which it doesn't matter. They're trash, though.
Yeah,
Deshaun Watson's going to not be the quarterback next year,
Yeah, that's
happens.
not looking... I mean, we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but right now, does not look good. Does not look good.
Let this be a lesson, kids. Just be quiet and play football.
Just don't be a jerk.
Whatever.
Ever. In any... Just don't be weird. I was going to say... I think the Broncos actually have a good defense next year. They got a lot of good defense against. So they might not be horrible. But Drew Lock's not that good, so who knows? Football's weird. It's hard to be good in football. It is hard to be. Oh, I was going to say I hope LeBron and Lakers win this year, and they beat the Nets, so LeBron will 100% be the greatest athlete to ever exist, because this is like
People are just going to make him excuses.
It'd be so dumb, too, because he's going to have to play the Nats. And they're Kyrie, he has to go against the greatest teams ever assembled.
Like, literally, this is like, Blake Griffin took the veteran minimum so he could go play on this basketball team.
And he's out there, dunking, catching lobs, and he hasn't dunked in 2 years at Detroit. I'm like, okay. Obviously, he's not Blake from, years ago, but he's still good.
On that same note, even though we're going to, 26 minutes of rambling, I was watching some highlights the other day of some basketball games. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the most trash team I've ever seen in my life.
I don't even know who they even have anymore.
Dude, their starting center is Moses Brown.
Who do they have?
Their best player is not even playing because he's hurt.
Yeah.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander or whatever his name is.
They're just rebuilding.
Dude, oh my goodness. Hold on a second. Let me get this starting lineup here for you from what they had in the game the other day. Because it was atrocious. Our men's league team could probably go beat them.
Oof, that's really bad.
Dude, it was.
Because we are not good. That is not saying we're good. It's just saying they're bad. Trust, we're never gonna talk up our men's league team because we know the truth.
You had to be there to experience it.
I don't even know who's on that team,
dude.
Besides Myers Leonard.
All right, so their starting lineup was this rookie named Alexei Pekasevsky.
No idea.
This 7-foot guy averaging 6.3 points and 4.7 rebounds a game.
At least he's 7 foot and not doing anything.
Moses Brown, Isaiah Roby. Who's this other two dudes? Theo Malden.
I have no idea who these people are.
Mahalichik. Mihailovic or whatever his name is.
I'm sorry, Oklahoma City fans.
Svi. Can't pronounce his name right. Doesn't even matter. This dude.
Yeah, I know. No idea. Would not even guess he's an NBA player.
Dude, that was their starting lineup.
Oh, they're really just they're tanking.
And their number one
trying to get some draft.
Their number one scorer was a guy who went to Marvarian College named Josh Hall.
Okay, Josh Hall, go off.
With his 2.9 points and 1.7.
Well, they're horrible. They're trying to get that lottery.
Dude, oh my gosh. Their second leading scorer was this guy named Ty Jerome.
These people aren't even real. They're like made up guys in 2K.
Dude.
The guys in the 98 Bulls where they have to fill out the roster spots.
Dude, it was not good.
That is not good.
That is a professional basketball team.
That's scary.
Oh my gosh. I was literally watching it. I'm like, who are these people?
Well, and they're obviously not any good, so.
This is literally the definition of the D-League. If a D-League team got put in the freaking NBA, like how they rotate in professional soccer.
Yeah.
It would.
Oh yeah, like they got relegated or moved out or something like that.
It was not good. It is not good at all.
That'd be funny if they did that in the NBA.
That'd actually be really cool. I'd make people try, but
yeah, because you wouldn't. If you got last, you had to move down. Yeah, you couldn't really tank. Yeah, because if you got, they'd have to figure out the lottery and stuff, but that would be kind of cool. They should do it. Because then we could see some random team move up and I don't know. Detroit move down.
There's some D-League teams where, honestly, there's no way they could do any worse than the teams that are playing right now.
That's the mindset.
Some are pretty bad.
That's the mindset you got to have. Just do it. Mid-season, just flip them.
But it's a perfect segue into, speaking of doing really bad, it's time
Draft.
For our March Roundup episode, which actually is going to have to be 2 parts because there's just a lot of stuff to cover because there's a lot of comebacks.
It was a very active month.
And a lot of debuts. So, the first part is, we're going to get you caught up here on our fantasy draft. Now, I will say there wasn't a ton of comebacks for a lot of the groups that we had on our list.
Yeah.
But the one big one was Rose came back and got Justin 139 points, so that was a very big month. Dude, your hair's so long now.
It is. It's really tangled. I'm trying to fix it right now.
And then for me, I finally got some points on the board because AT's had 2 comebacks. One was like a Japanese comeback, so they really didn't have any views on that. My Purple Kiss pickup actually paid off because I actually had 22.7 points. That's not terrible.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Josh had a Japanese comeback with Dreamcatcher, which really didn't get any views either. So he has 5 right now. Arsis had Niziu, who actually came back and got 11.4.
Didn't they come? Yeah, they came a couple days
ago. So they did pretty decent.
That is pretty good.
And then I think the person who had the most points from comebacks right now was Marcus, because IU came back again, which if she would have came back like a week or 2 ago, he would have freaking just been blowing everybody up.
Yeah.
She had 22 for him. Super Junior had 23. And Weekly actually had 25. So Weekly actually did pretty solid.
Shout out to him picking Super Junior and them actually coming back.
Yeah, I know, right? But from what it's looking like right now, there's going to be some more comebacks this next month that are going to be a lot bigger. Because it's been kind of a slow burn for a lot of us on our groups. Because we picked some bigger name groups. Yeah. But they just haven't come back yet.
Yeah.
You also have WJSN that's going to be coming back.
Well, I'm hoping they
in like an hour.
I'm hoping they can kill it.
So that's going to add to your point total. But like we said last week, he already won March by a lot.
Yeah.
Because the point differential between... Because what I do is I'll add them all up to the total amount to see like who's got the most points overall.
Yeah.
But then I'll take your amount from last month and subtract it from your total from this month. And that's like the difference of how many points you got this month.
Yeah.
And you won with 146.9 points. Like, it wasn't even close.
Well, Rose definitely did what I expected her to do as a solo artist.
Yep.
It was just a matter of time, but she actually came back.
So congratulations. You won.
Woo!
You won March.
Hopefully I got the March Madness. Hopefully she can eventually get that 200 million views, and then once she's done promoting, getting dropped.
Oh, I guarantee you she'll get there.
Yeah, she'll get there eventually.
Marcus was in second with 94, which actually is still a lot of points.
That's a ton.
I was in third for once with 54. Thanks, Purple Kiss.
That's pretty good.
And ATs actually came back. They helped.
That's pretty good.
Arsis had 35.4. Mango had 13.7. Jonathan had 13. Because after the two huge comebacks he had, they haven't really done anything else.
Yeah.
Josh had 9.6, and Zeg had 3.9.
Rough months for Zeg, but it happens.
Well, I mean, Zeg will be getting somewhere because
you just have to wait for
eventually Red Velvet's going to be back.
Yeah.
And then these other groups are going to be coming back. Luna's coming back. So
did someone pick up Wendy as a soloist?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, there's going to be more comebacks, so there's still plenty of time to have a good... It's only the third month out of 12. It's only the first quarter.
Exactly, and like, some months you're just not going to do so great because your groups aren't coming back. That's just how it is. Like,
yeah, so... yeah, good
I
job.
just really need WJSN to explode for this comeback and get a ton of views and show wins and all that fun stuff.
I mean, Rose, I didn't realize how I looked, actually had a bunch of show wins.
Yeah, she does.
That helped out a lot.
I just see people tweeting like, oh, she got such and such show win. I was like, perfect. Keep them coming.
But also, with that happening, you're now in first place overall by a lot of points. Because you have 232.2 points.
It's just all Rose.
Yeah, it is. And then second place is Marcus with 174.
Ooh, it's a battle.
So, I mean, you're still pretty far ahead of him. Number 3 is Mango with 113.6. Number 4 is Jonathan with 100.4. Number 5 is me with 72.6.
Okay.
Which is great because I was dead last for a long time.
Yeah, that's a big move by you.
Next is Arsis with 66.4. Actually, that Aespa song got like 44 million views on it. Or,
the one slow one?
39, yeah. It got a bunch of views.
I'm also wondering where, like, you think they would... I don't know. So they were like a rookie group. Like, you think they'd be doing a little
And then
more
Josh had Dreamcatcher with 45.6, and Zeg is then last with 22.6. But there's still a lot of ball to be played, as I say out in the courts.
There's a lot of time.
So...
Got comebacks every day.
Yeah, so there you go. You won March, Mango won last month, and Jonathan won January. Which is cool. We've had 3 different winners in 3 months so far.
That is nice since we thought Jonathan would win every month.
I wonder who's going to be the first back-to-back month champion. Because it's also different because it goes off not your overall points total, but how many points you got this month.
Just the month.
So you had 146.9 for this month, so you're at 232. If you're still going like 300, that would only be a difference of like 60 points. You could still get beat by somebody for next month.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is crazy. Because some people's point totals
someone just has to have one big, like some of their big hitters, like 1 month and then next month, and then that'll do it.
Yeah.
So.
But it's fun. We have fun. But yeah, so that's a draft for this month. Pretty fun. Next, we were going to have an update for, we finally got a champion.
Oh yeah, the bracket champion
is here. Champion, the first ever March Madness K-pop champion for the K-pop Kimchi. And who's our champion? And no surprise to anybody.
No surprise to anyone, it was Twice.
Congratulations, Twice.
Good job, Twice.
You did it. You're the champ.
We are not surprised at all.
No, because...
Not what we picked, because I guess we were a little too ambitious, but that was what the fans wanted.
I think we actually had them in our final anyways.
Was it? Okay, so we were almost
because we had Twice first, Eyes won.
Yeah, you're right.
We had
Twice
Eyes
was
won.
Luna in the final four. Twice versus Luna. That was wrong, too. But we had Twice going that far, so...
Yeah,
I guess we picked that side of the bracket well.
Yeah. There's always that one spot where it's just like the one devastating loss and it's just over for you.
Yep, pretty much.
Although we did pick the bracket champion, we didn't pick Blackpink to go to
Final Four.
the final. So we picked the one where Red Velvet came from. So
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
We weren't that bad.
And actually, I showed him Red Velvet and Twice were very close for a long time.
They were it was only a 1 vote difference on Twitter.
And then they were tied for a long time until the very last. They were 18-18 apiece. And then at the very last, 11th hour, somebody came in and got the whole crew to come vote. And they ended up losing 22-18.
Just had to be Sam.
Yeah, so they really only lost by 5 points.
Yeah, they lost by 1 on Twitter, 10-9. And this was the first one on Twitter that I saw that Red Velvet was winning at one point, and Twice actually came back and took the lead. I think that was the first time that actually happened on Twitter. Sometimes people became tied,
Yeah.
or had a lead change, or retook the lead. But I think that was the first ever actual lead change, and Twice they won by 1 vote. I mean, couldn't be closer.
Yeah,
it was legit.
That's a good game right there.
It was a good final. I will say. I
game.
told you, I was that Red Velvet versus Twice. We knew it would be good, and it was. It delivered for the fans.
It did.
Even though we're not surprised at all that Twice is our champ, but
There's always
they earned
year.
it.
There's always next year,
Yeah,
Red Velvet.
there's always. Well, I was going to say something that's not true. I was going to say always next year. Eyes won, and I had a brain fart there. I apologize. I really thought Eyes would win because everyone was going to be sad.
I did too. It's just my emotions getting the best of me.
Honestly, we'll probably just have the rematch of Twice versus Red Velvet again.
What's really crazy is if something happened and Red Velvet was a disbanded group, they wouldn't be any group that gets disbanded.
They won't even be in it,
or aren't active, aren't going to be in it. So there's a bunch of groups that could not be in it next year.
You never know what can happen.
You never know what can happen.
Yeah, you never know what can happen in a year. But our first winner is Twice. Good for them. We're proud of them. Not surprised, but we're proud of them. Good job, Twice.
Yeah, that was
it was all fun. It was all the fans voting too. So good job, fans.
I actually got super hyped.
Thanks for voting.
That's fun with the fans.
Yeah.
Also, Ranker is extremely accurate for anyone who's wondering.
Absolutely.
I was more surprised how accurate Ranker was.
It picked the seedings better than the actual NCAA tournament.
It literally, if we just went off what Ranker did, and we picked based off that, they picked the Final Four.
Yeah, exactly.
Really, I think the only one they didn't pick was the championship.
The championship.
But that's also because the 1 and the 2 seed played each other in the
exactly.
in the Final Four, or it might have came down to Mamamoo versus Twice in the finals.
Yep, that is true.
Also, Mamamoo got curb stomped.
Twice. I mean, we kind of all knew in the back of our heads. We just knew that Twice was gonna dominate. I mean, which they didn't dominate Red Velvet, but every other matchup they dominated.
Was pretty much over.
I mean, they were destined for the victory, and they got it. So
so there we go.
We'll send them their trophy to JYP one day.
So congratulations to JT for winning March in Fantasy, and congratulations to Twice for winning March Madness.
It's another award for them they can put in their trophy case.
Yeah, just throw it on the floor. Might as well just send them a nice little first place floor mat for their ground, because that's where it's going to be going.
That's where it can go. Or a used Subway gift card. You pick. That's
your
good
choice.
stuff.
You let us know.
There might be money on there. There might not be. It's a mystery.
Just like my credit card.
But the bracket was fun. I can't wait to do it again. It was just fun to see the people
I actually got
vote.
really excited watching the votes on the
Yeah, same here. Even when it was blowouts, A Pink against the first 2 rounds when it was a goose egg for the other team. Sorry, Stacy.
Next year.
Just domination.
The other thing is a lot of groups could pick up more fans throughout the year, and next year could be completely different.
You never know. Win Twice is the champ again. Who knows who they'll beat on the road to a second championship?
I know, right? Could they be a repeat championship? I feel like it's a pretty safe bet. As long as they're around, they're probably going to win.
Yeah, if you looked at the early betting odds, they're definitely the first take.
Unless somehow they get some really unfortunate early round matchup of a really hot group. One group that was very, very surprised. I knew we said last week we're going to have a lot of awards, but I completely forgot about it. But I will say the most surprising group for me was Everglow, because they almost beat Blackpink.
Yeah, they did.
They lost by 1 or 2 votes.
It was close. I was kind of pulling for them because that would have been a fun upset.
Honestly, if they were active right now, they might have beat them.
That's the thing, is they're not. So
yeah,
and Blackpink's been more active than them of recent. So
true.
That's probably why they lost.
But next up, we've got. Normally, we do for a roundup, we do the debuting groups, then listen to comebacks, random comebacks. But we're going to be doing the debuting groups in another episode next week because there was just too many groups debuting to do all of it in one.
A lot.
So we're just going to make that a whole episode next week. So if you want to know about the debuting groups in March, look out for that. So let's talk about some comebacks. Because there's a bunch of them. So we had ATEEZ came back with I'm the One. Then you had Very Very come back with Get Away. You had MC Mung come back with There Can't Be a Good Breakup, which I'd never heard of. It's funny because there's so many I've never heard of. A group called Damien came back with Love Percent featuring Dawn, so I can only imagine what that is.
Oh gosh, that could be anything.
Icon came back with YYY, and I do remember when Icon came back because I was like, man, Icon's still a group.
Yeah, I did not know Icon. I know Bobby came back a little while ago, but I did not know Icon came back.
Rain came back with Why Don't We featuring Chungha. YY came back with He's Gone featuring JC Yuka. Never heard of him. Grayish came back with Blood Night, which Grayish was awesome because they had that one song I showed you that was really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember or not. But I'd never actually listened to that, so I'll probably look that up later and listen to it. Vixen came back with Flying High With You. BDC came back with Moonrider. SB19 came back with What? IZ came back with Say Yes. Wavy came back with Kickback, which I think was... Well, I mean, I think all their songs are Chinese songs.
I'll need to check that out. I knew that. I actually remember them coming back. I just did not. It was one of those ones like, I'm going to listen to that.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, anything involving them or those guys, like...
Punch came back with a song that's in all Hangul, so I'm going to not butcher that today because it's really late. Ghost 9 came back with Soul. Soyu came back with Good Night, My Love. DPRIAN. I don't know if that, it's so weird because I never know if that's how they're pronounced or if they're just like the letters, you know?
Stands for something.
Yeah, it came back with Mito. Giselle came back with Language featuring Chungmo. Pentagon came back with Do or Not. Interesting name. Liu came back with Be My Boy. Die Wings came back with The Way to Go / Wish Gone Wish Go. That's actually kind of cool name.
That is a cool name.
Kim Jongkook came back with Lean On Me. Woods came back with Feel Like. My.st came back with Dazzle. Interesting name. Super Junior came back with House Party. Drippin' came back with Youngblood. Sangdam came back with Yawning. Somebody named Zephyr came back with also a completely Hangul name for a song, which I'm not going to pronounce. I'm pretty sure I already messed up WJ Sin's name earlier.
After that, we can't repeat anything else.
Weekly came back with After School.
Good song.
Jesse came back with What Type of X. Siori came back with Lovers in the Night. Chan Mina came back with Bijin. I mean, the way it's spelled, it's Bijin. I don't know. It'd be Bijin. I don't know.
I have no idea.
Fanatics from Exile Tribe came back for Stop for Nothing, and we all know we love Exile Tribe.
Biggest Exile Tribe fan podcast right here.
Red Mint came back with Ice Cream. Boom Trigger. Wow, what a cool name.
Whoa.
Came back with Only One. Then Kiko 50 came back with Voyager. IU came back with Lilac. And Joe 1 came back with Born to Be Wild. 4Eve came back with Like a Bling. Man, these are some wild
There's
songs,
lots of crazy names.
South Club came back with If I Were Rich. It sounds like I must have wrote that song for him. Checkmate came back with You. Kim Sejong came back with Warning. Kang Sung-yoon from Winter came back with Aya. Baekhyun just came back with Bambi. DKB came back with All In. And then, I guess technically today, OWV came back with Roar. Hotfelt came back with Left. Ooh, Hotfelt came back with a new song. That's nice. WJSN came back with Unnatural. T1419 came back with Exit. And Park Bob's coming back with Do Re Mi Fa Sol. What is that? Is that?
It's the singing warm up type.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that what that is?
Dun, 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 dun. I think that's what it is.
And for anybody wondering, that was 52 comebacks this
That's
month.
a lot. Goodness.
And obviously, like we do in all of our episodes, I've already randomly rolled to see. What didn't roll, but he's a number generator to see which songs we're going to listen to randomly.
The all-knowing number generator.
Dude, it's the best. Shout out to Google.
The other third member of the podcast since the dog's gone.
So the first song we're going to listen to is Dia Wings, The Way to Go.
It's just a sub-unit of DIA. I just see those three letters together and I instantly go to DIA.
This kind of reminds me of something I'd see in like an old school, like, I guess, early 90s, like, alternative band.
Yeah.
This album.
With the sun rising out the window
And like this like weird, like, pixelated logo with like this. That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, we got some nice chill vibes. If you know us, we always appreciate that.
My favorite thing about this is just listening to the random songs I've never heard.
Oh, we just have no idea. It's the best having no idea and hearing one. You're like, you know what? That's pretty sick.
I will say,
Feelings.
every time that we've done this, I found at least one cool song that I liked.
Yeah.
One of my favorite songs that came out this year was that song by Ballistic Boys.
Yeah.
That song was sick.
The one boy group, I forgot, the Excalibur song or whatever, from that song is one of my favorites of the year so far, too. That song was sick. And you know we mean it when it's a boy group song that we're really loving. So
True.
Yeah, that song I listen to all the time. It might be my most rough guesstimate. It might be my most listened to K-pop song so far. Honestly, it's either probably that or On the Ground because I listen to that all the time.
On the Ground is a really good.
Such
song.
a great song.
So far, the song is pretty chill.
Yeah, it's nice.
I can't. There's like a specific album cover this reminds me of, but I can't think of it right now.
Is it it is a 90s one?
Like an early 2000s type of like Sunny Day Real Estate thing going on.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of it? It's like the ones that they like made themselves and like.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Break it down.
I know, right?
So yeah, it's like they took this picture, then put like a filter on it, and it was like, okay.
And it's like kind of like me when I make like weird edits on the Pick Monkey thing on my phone.
Like, all right, here's the and then they just picked the font, wrote the letters.
And they like put a square and it's like opacity 10.
Yep. Here we go. This is how a real album art is made.
Hey. But yeah, there's a lot of debuts. So next week we've got at least 14 debuts to go over.
It's just interesting because there's so many. So that means there's got to be people somewhere buying the product because there's so many. Like,
true.
It's just there's just a ton. It's so impressive.
Also, for anyone who's interested, based off the order that I put these in, this is the 21st song that was a comeback this year.
That's a good fact. I'm glad you said that.
I don't know if the specific order really matters, but on the I like put like 1 through whatever, and I just hit random. I just put the numbers down and I counted down whichever comeback was. That's what I did.
Yeah, that's nice.
Which I mean, that's what I do every time. But yeah, so 21st
Good
song.
to know. Good to know.
Comeback. So it's a fun fact of the day.
I'm excited for the ones coming up because we have WJSN coming. So that's and it's been looking top notch, and we got the best Dave's photo shoot ever. So
I guess we'll see what time it is they come back. By the time we get to the end of this, it might be time for me to be back.
It might be time to watch WJSN before I go.
It
looks awesome.
I wonder what time they're coming back.
Yeah, look, we'll hit up the stats and info department.
Stats and info department.
We'll just call down in the office to have them look that up for us. That was a cool song.
Next up, we have Vixen with Flying High With You.
It's looking like a love song.
And this was the number 9 comeback.
That's actually really dope because he's on like this big swinging ship ride at the carnival.
Oh, gonna have to wait till later because we actually have like 2 hours left.
What? Comes out at 4?
It said 154.
Oh. What the heck?
Hey, is that Yunche? I thought it was. Maybe you just look like her at that angle.
It does right there.
You know from DIA? That's what you look like.
DIA, yeah.
Maybe she just looks like her. That'd be awesome if it was. This song's actually pretty dope. What a crazy shirt.
Again, nice chill vibes.
This guy's a very flat face.
Yeah, it is. Everyone's skin is so nice.
Why is this dude walking in the water with shoes and jeans?
Now your shoes are all wet. Oh, that made me uncomfortable. I can't take that. I can't take even one drop on my socks. Oh, he's rocking out though.
I actually really like this song.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Nice.
It's so sweet. He's teaching how to play guitar.
Are you trying to tell me that's not Yuche?
That's really dope. He's like on that ride and they're like filming him while it's going like back and forth. These videos are dope because it's just like so simple to film everything, but like it turns out so
With him
nice.
just laying on his
They're
Mustang.
just laying on a Mustang. Did Ford sponsor this?
I've never heard of this guy. He's pretty cool. So I've seen a lot about the next song coming up, by the way, and I've not listened to it, so I'm interested to see it.
Which is?
I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay.
Also, I don't remember if I
What-
said, but this is the 9th comeback of...
Ooh, top 10. We just love numbers here.
This guy's got like the craziest sweaters.
He does. Those gotta be custom made. They're like too big, but they're not.
I know.
That's how you know it's a cool style. I think I like this one a little more than the first one.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We didn't give you scores.
Oh, let's give some
I get
rankings.
some scores here. Let me get out my handy dandy scoring Sharpie.
With the good thin Sharpies.
What'd you give the last song?
I'll give that one a 2.5.
Yeah, I was gonna give it like a 2. It was alright. It wasn't my favorite thing in the world. What are you gonna give this one?
I'll probably give this one a 3.
Same. It's pretty good.
It's pretty cool.
This chorus is just really catchy.
This man's shirt collection is just out of this world.
It really is.
So I'm assuming since he's in the places with the girl and now he's not, he got dumped or dumped her or messed up. I don't know.
Good job, random guy I've never heard of.
Yeah, a classic, just tragic love story.
With your shaved eyebrow in half.
There's like that one, oh, it is like a complete sideways.
That was awesome.
That was pretty cool. These have been pretty good so far.
Next up, we have the 30th comeback of the month, and that's Jesse's What Type of X.
I've seen...
Man, already crazy.
This is, oh boy.
Wow, this is wild.
It's a little different vibe than the other ones.
Man, these backwards like horse hats.
Yeah, it's kind of scary. Okay. It's alright so far. It's very Jesse, I'll say that.
Dude, the hat she has on designs some JSF should be wearing.
Dude, the horses were twerking.
That's so funny. It's like raining money.
And again, that's got to be where they did the
That's got to be
enemy.
the same place.
Yeah, the enemy dance video.
These outfits are wild.
They are. These horse spandex people are kind of creeping me out. Jesse's crown's cool. It's alright.
I can only imagine that's... I hope they wear those when they go perform on stage.
Oh, gosh.
Jesse's also just looking very Jesse right now.
Yeah, I feel like we don't even need to describe the video for the fans to know what is going on. Again, Sai really shelling out the budget for different sets.
I know, right? I'm just trying to see the one from the clip that he posted on his thing, and they're all like just jumping around everywhere.
That looked really crazy. They're like running at the camera in a mad dance formation.
Dude,
there's so much, so much creative ambition in that.
I just want Sai to make a
just a dance, like a tap dancing appearance, like just breaking it down with some tap dancing shoes. This is alright.
Yeah.
Don't mind it.
I wouldn't say it's better than the last song.
No.
Oh, Nick, you didn't yell that.
That's definitely the same broken warehouse with like busted up walls.
There's so many ones where I'm just like, did this like rent it out? Did they like sign it up?
That has to be just for creative purposes because that could not actually hold anything.
It's like the helipad. It's just like everyone signs up
Yeah,
for time.
like the one where Luna and everyone else danced on. Nation's helipad.
These pants are wild. Josh would hate them. Whoa.
Whoa. Alright, that was pretty good.
Yeah, that's alright.
Not bad.
I'll give it a 3.
I'll probably give it a 3 as well.
Nice.
Pretty cool beat.
Next, we have the 12th song, and it's IZ with Say Yes.
We got some piano going on here early.
Do you know what's still my biggest unanswered question? What happened in that one video we watched last month? It was like a whole story of like him and that girl getting their picture taken.
Oh, yeah, where... Was it? Yeah, and they were like at school, and again, it was like they liked each other, but the guy messed it up, right? Wasn't
Yeah,
that it?
and then he, like,
and the
she,
girl was
knocked
like
on the
very
door.
adorable, whoever that actress or singer was.
What happened to that?
I don't know. It never ended. It was just like left for your own.
It's just a cliffhanger
pick your own
till
story.
season 2.
Was that guy the singer?
I think so.
I think so too. It was kind of just like a ballady type thing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, let's go!
It's like a freaking 90s or 80s rock ballad.
This took a nice turn.
So it's like a whole group?
This is awesome.
Man.
Watch out, day 6.
Seriously.
Oh, I thought his shirt was just super unbuttoned, but he has an undershirt on.
Oh.
I was like, man, he's showing a lot of chest for the fans.
Hey.
Which it worked for this song. I was like, you think you'd show a lot of chest for a ballad?
This is dope.
It's cool. It's cool because I just did not see it go. I thought he was just going to play the piano the whole time.
Maybe these guys really are a band. That'd be cool if they are. I love like K-pop rock bands.
They're very cool.
Oh, it is a 4-member group.
Oh, so they are a band.
They're pronounced eyes.
Eyes.
It says they're pop rock, glam rock, so they are a rock band.
Oh my gosh, glam rock, let's go. This is pretty glam rock.
They are a glam rock band.
Man, time to stand.
And their lead singer's name is Hyunjin.
Like Hyunjin?
Hyunjin. That guy singing.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
Like, damn, this is like...
I love the water in the background and the screen behind them performing. It's just majestic.
It's actually pretty nice.
Where's the lighter? I need a lighter. We got the candle going, so that's okay.
Ironically, their name is Eyes, and it's IZ. Another good boy group that's a K-pop band is 2Z.
Oh.
If you guys have ever heard of them, they're pretty cool. And they've got a couple good songs if you guys have never heard of them, so just looking them up. They're pretty cool. They like debuted last year. They're pretty cool. They kind of did some questionable things that got them in trouble, but they make good music.
Yeah.
Man, this would be so sweet to see live.
Oh my gosh. I'd be crying. Who's the one band that I didn't know made all the really popular songs? Oh, this was Papa Roach.
Yeah.
Damn, it would be that magic feeling all over again.
Yeah, dude, Papa Roach.
Man. I was like, they made this song? Mid-song. You're like, yeah, they did make this song.
Yeah.
This is not a cover. I forgot which one it even was. It was like one of the most popular songs that everyone knew.
I mean, they would have like Getting Away with Murder. Really
They were great, man. They were sick. It was a great show, man.
Last Resort.
Yeah.
A good one.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
They've got some other really popular ones that you've probably heard.
Oh, get it, buddy.
Remember the time they had that one cover with that Mongolian throat singing band?
Yeah,
That's
those
crazy.
guys. That was
actually
a
really
rabbit
dope
hole. Even though it had like millions and millions of views.
I'm gonna give that a 3.5.
Dude, I'm
That
giving
was
that a
sweet.
freaking 4. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, the generous
Loved
judge
it.
over here.
Love it.
Up next is a song I've been wanting to listen to, so I'm glad it's on here. And it's Kim Sejong with Warning. And we love ourselves some Sejong.
Yeah, we do. We will always support her.
The budget of this video is already much higher than
It reminds me of
other videos
Eyes
we
one.
watched.
I watched this morning, but it was very cool.
Oh my goodness. What an angel.
I'm just waiting for Eyes one to pop up.
We've been big fans of Sejong since her
Long time now. Long
That's how
time.
I found out about Goo Goo Dolls.
Yeah.
Actually, if it wasn't for her and being an IY, I wouldn't even know who Goo Goo Dolls was. They're like one of my favorite groups of all time.
Man, we miss them.
This song's already awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. It's just like fun and chill.
Oh my gosh.
And she has a bunch of cool versions of herself.
What is crazy glass milk?
I just love the like all the pastel, super colorful stuff. Like it's so cool.
I just love her hair. I will say already way better than her last solo song we listened to. That was just really
Oh
sad.
man, where she was a camper and there was like a
the bag
fish,
full of fish.
and it was very sad sounding.
I definitely could see where this would be like an Eyes one.
I think that's why I like this one a lot because it was not like the other one. And I think at first I was like, man, she's just gonna have another ballad.
This is a good song.
Yeah, this is fun.
This sounds like a song I'd hear from like Sarah Bareilles or something
Yeah.
like early 2000s.
And then there's a guy, I have no idea who this man is, with his A6 on.
Man, he sounds good though. He's so tiny.
It's cool too, cause like the beat is like so fun and stuff, but him rapping over it is like still so like nice and clean.
Love it.
Yeah, I really like this song a lot. And she's just great. She can do absolutely anything.
She is God Sejong for a reason.
Yeah, she's the best.
I mean,
That's why you got number 2. In
it's sad that Goo Goo Dolls got disbanded, but it's easy to see why they put all their money into her.
Yeah. Let's just say it works.
Oh well, really, it's just a bunch of hers.
It's just a bunch of her with the same dress but different hairstyle.
I'll never forget when she did have bangs and they went back on Knowing Bros.
Yeah.
And they measured her forehead because she said she had a giant head.
And she did. Everyone was shocked.
Those numbers don't lie. Oh,
This
one,
also
two.
like kind of like fun, just kind of soft, chill, happy type. I don't even know what this, but I love this kind of stuff. And the video is really cool.
It is really nice.
So many different like sets.
Man, how does this not have 8 billion views on it?
Seriously.
It's also crazy because she's like such a like good actress too.
Oh, I know. Literally can do anything. She can be a host. She'll be famous like forever.
Oh yeah, like Somi. Even though it's rigged, it's crazy that Somi beat her.
Yeah, I know.
She's just like so popular. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was freaking sick.
I'm gonna give that a 5.
I'm giving that a freaking 5 too.
That is just
Let's go.
a quick
That's a
sync.
5-star.
A quick Cinco.
No way.
And last, we have another song I've been wanting to hear. It's
I've been
House
wanting to hear
Party
this.
by
I've been
Super
wanting to
Junior.
hear this with Donghae's
Anytime you have
Nike headband.
Donghae with dreadlocks, I'm all for it.
I didn't even know this was a thing, and I saw like a screenshot from it, and I was like,
I knew they were coming back, I just didn't know when it was. Oh my gosh, it's
man,
already better.
could this get the ever elusive 6 rating?
I know, right? I'm pretty sure that Heechel's in this.
He is. In the screenshot he was anyway, so spoiler. It's so funny because when I see them in actual music videos, like actually making music like they were supposed to do initially, I like can't take them serious.
I know, right? I'm thinking,
There's so much like more, not more, but like for me, I see him as like hosts and like on TV and stuff.
my favorite thing was I did see a screenshot from like the live performance on like Show Champion or whatever, and it's just Seal going like this.
I just like can't take him serious, even though it's not a serious video or song.
Like they're literally driving a bus
This is
across.
sick.
all the-
I like it.
And also, freaking, oh my gosh. Lee Took has the most ridiculous mullet I've ever seen in my life.
Oh man, this is great. I love it. What great songs we had. I'm pumped.
Man, after this, we really just gotta go watch the actual live stage of this.
Oh yeah, I can't take this serious at all. Donghae is just king of headbands.
He really is. He's looking like Zoolander out here.
That's too many accessories. Oh gosh, blew up the satellite.
Oh damn!
No, he just got
there
stuck.
Ah, let's go! Oh, this is the most lit thing I've ever seen.
Let's go! Dude, just mid-song change-up with Siwon
Hey,
and
at least
Ichol
Donghae still has his headband on.
just coming in to rap in like an abandoned village. This is wild right now.
It's like I'm watching freaking, thinking of Blowtorch.
Man.
I feel like I'm watching those one guys from the community culture concert.
Seriously. Man, the kings of SM are here.
Sit down, NCT.
I'm glad Donghae signed that Nike contract. I have all those headbands. Oh, he just got shot. That was so random.
Back. Let's go.
Dude, Siwon and Heechul showed up in the army jeep and it was over.
Dude, that was awesome.
Because they blew up the satellite. Whew, this is sick. Sweating, man. We've had some good songs.
Yeah. Also,
I love
just
Super Junior.
the Super Junior budget is endless.
It's awesome. I always appreciate the idol groups that have been around for so long and they just come back and do whatever.
I hope they choreographed all this themselves.
We just need that Super Junior World Tour now.
I know, right?
Let's do it. First concert to come back to, it's only right. With Sejong opening. Actually, just all the people we had today. That's the concert. Dude, they're getting it.
This is the wildest video I've ever seen.
This is so crazy. No way this took more than like 2 takes. They're like, alright, we nailed it.
We're just doing it for the fans.
They do, man. They absolutely do. Because they're off doing all their own individual stuff. But they came back for the fans. They don't have to make music anymore.
No, they don't. Wow.
What a great, man. That was awesome.
That's the best thing I've ever seen. Since
Man.
Super Duper.
Yeah, super duper. I wish we had a video with them in it.
I'm giving that a 10.
Yeah, I'll give that a 10 as well.
Well, they broke the rating system, so...
I wasn't going to, but then Siwon and Heechul showed up. I was like, oh, gosh.
That was crazy.
Dude.
Man, what good
That was some good songs. My gosh.
March has been good. We didn't even listen. We only listened to 6 of the 52
Holy
songs.
crap.
And WJC hasn't come back yet.
This is definitely my overall favorite month so far of the songs you've heard.
Hopefully it only gets better.
Because started out with Eyes, and then Sejong, and then Super Junior. My gosh. The other 3 were okay. But they were good. All good songs.
That was a fun time. Good stuff, March. You did it.
Good stuff, March.
On to
the
April.
madness.
On to April. Ugh. We'll have our rookie debut episode for March next week.
Yeah. So
I'm interested to hear some of those.
Yeah, I am too. This is, I guess, a 2-part series on the March stats. But it was too big, so we had to break it in 2, and that's always a good thing.
Too bad I didn't realize this last week when I needed to have another episode to fill in the month. I would have just been like, oh, we just do 2 of them. But
Yeah, that's true. It's okay.
the more you know, it's fine.
It works out. Anytime we can have to do another episode and we know it already, it's a good thing.
It's true.
So,
Yeah, it was fun.
everyone
Good stuff.
streamed WJSN in like an hour and a half.
Yeah, everyone go
Man,
listen to
why
that
couldn't it be a
natural.
3? We could wait 29 minutes, but of course, nothing ever works out.
No, because on the little timer thing, it said it's 1:54, so that means it's going to be in... I'm not checking again. But...
I don't know why I thought 3. I never saw anything about that. I just always.
I think a lot of them come on.
I just assume that it's like 3 o'clock our time. I don't know why. I just do.
Because, yeah, look, an hour and 33
Ugh,
minutes.
so not 33 minutes.
No.
Dang it.
I'd love to stay up and watch it, but I
Yeah,
gotta wake up and go to work in the morning.
that's 3 is doable, 4 not doable. 'Cause it's got to be bedtime eventually.
But good episode.
Good
March has
episode. It
been
was
real.
fun. Love the new songs. We'll have part 2 next week.
Congratulations twice.
Good job twice. You are the champs. But you already knew that, I'm sure.
True.
They've been paying close attention to the bracket
They
standings.
voted themselves.
They did. They had to have. With all those votes they got at the end, you never know. You never know.
They had to. But go follow us on social media. Kpop Kimchi 101. Twitter,
YouTube.
Instagram.
Hit us up.
I'm pretty sure that's actually our YouTube
Giveaways.
URL.
Giveaways are coming up too.
Oh, yeah.
Be prepared.
There's definitely be a giveaway for WJSN coming
If you
up.
like WJSM, get some free albums.
Yeah, get some free stuff. I'll ship it. Winners don't pay international shipping. So
That's our motto here in this podcast.
It really
One of our
is.
many mottos: winners don't pay international
it
shipping.
really is.
That's the K-pop kimchi stamp of approval.
That's a guarantee.
We're gonna make T-shirts of that, but that does it. Episode 76 in the books. I'm JT. He's Fall Gral. We are the K-pop Kimchi Podcast, and we'll catch you guys next week. We love you. Bye.
Peace.